All right, y'all. Good morning, all my nerd friends. How are y'all? So check it out. So X-Men, baby. We're talking X-Men. We are talking X-Men right now. So I read that Laurence Fishburne, he has made it known that he wants to play Professor X. He wants to be Xavier. He wants to play that part. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, this gets into some things that are gonna be, I won't say challenging, but people get, when you have big major characters like that, people get bent out of shape with this whole race bending thing, you know what I mean? So, not saying that Professor X can't be African American. Sure he can, why not? MJ. We've had a few changes, but Aquaman. But Professor X is the catalyst of mutanism. And I'm saying a lot of people have a problem with that. Not me necessarily. I don't know if his acting, his flow of acting, the way he projects his characters. I don't know if I'll be looking for. He does have a range, but I don't know if I'd be too crazy about him being that one if they are gonna have one. Now I know before they were talking Denzel. Now Denzel will be he's a different can of worms. If they're gonna do that, they're gonna go that way. But I feel as though they should just stay with the Patrick Stewart. But they're talking about going in a different direction later. Now, right now, I know Patrick Stewart's still going to play that part in Doomsday, coming up Doomsday, from my understanding. But before we go too far on that, the other problem we have with Laurence Fishburne being that guy is he's already been put forth into the MCU. He's been put forth as Black Goliath, Dr. Bill Foster. And Ant-Man and the Wasp, I believe it was. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Good movie, by the way. In fact, I think that's my favorite out of the whole Ant-Man trilogy. Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was a good damn movie. Yeah. So, yeah, we could go into the whole different universe from this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. But I think when they bring the X-Men forth, I want the X-Men to be the X-Men from whatever universe they come from, if that's what they're going to do. I don't want, this is the Xavier from that universe, and this is the Xavier from this universe, and that. No. I think we've gone deep enough on this whole universe thing. I mean, it's gotten so deep and so, and it seems like, Marvel wants to change some things around as they go forth. If they just stuck with the plan, the hell with, everybody, So I was watching something the other day, and it says that Marvel started, Disney bought Marvel for the whole purpose of everything Disney was female or female-centric. They bought the comic book situation because who reads comics? Mostly males, right? But damn it, no sooner than they brought that daggone John into being, they wanted to start making the daggone females stand out, which I don't have a problem with. I'm not gonna say mostly, but I like a lot of the female characters in the Marvel fandom. Okay, Marveldom. Yeah, a lot of them. But I just think that that, you know, they did, and if I had to be honest with myself, they did take it a little far. They did start to, everything was, you know, female, female, female. All the characters started to be, you know, they started to focus on female. So I'm just like, whoa, whoa, what are we doing here, y'all? So now, you know, we're trying to get back to the roots, the grassroots of this thing. And but anyway, I digress. I'm all over the place. But my main thing for this video was to talk about Laurence Fishburne as Professor Xavier. If I had to say my way, I'm going to give it a no. I like Laurence Fishburne. I go back to Laurence Fishburne. Some of y'all don't even know this movie, Cornbread Earl and Me. Okay, so I go back with this guy. I like The Matrix, Boys in the Hood. The man can act. He's damn good. Now, he was also, somebody suggested, well, why don't you go Star Wars? You know what I mean? You haven't been in that, or you a new character in that. You could be. He's like, nah, he had no interest. He said straight out, I have no interest in that. I'm Star Warsing from the couch. I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be part of that. But hey, for right now, it looks like Charles Xavier is going to continue to be Patrick Stewart. So, Sir Patrick Stewart. And I'm happy with that. But there's one other thing I wanted to talk about, the X-Men. Yo, you know how exciting it is for the X-Men to be coming? Woo! We've been waiting for a long time, y'all. But it's finally gonna be here. Next year, about this time, we're gonna be fiending. We're gonna be going crazy. Listen. We got the MCU. We got the Fantastic Four. We got some of the X-Men being introduced in Wolverine, Deadpool. And some of the good ones, too. Gambit. Woo. Yo, we about to get raw digger with the original X-Men. I'm just so excited on how are they going to bring these X-Men in. Who's going to be part of the team? Who's going to be on that X-Men team? Who? Oh, man. It's such a long time away. But, hey. All right, so this video is going a little long. I normally don't make these videos that long, so but this is big stuff. Laurence Fishburne wanting to be Professor Xavier, but it's, like I said, for me it's a no. What's your thoughts? Put in the comments. You think Laurence Fishburne could be that guy? My thoughts are we stay with who we got, and if we're going to go in a different direction, I'm not crazy about Laurence Fishburne. So, don't forget to hit that subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments, and hit that notification bell. So when I put something up, y'all know about it. Till next time, peace.